All right, so this screencast is going to walk you through the first excerpt from Activity 1 from The Myth of the Latin Woman. And this activity is asking us to identify and respond to claims made within this essay, okay? So the first thing I want to discuss is what a qualification is. So, a qualification, when forming an argumentative response, it is rare to 100% agree or 100% disagree. That is just not reality. There are as many possible positions on a topic as there are people. Decide where you stand on the topic and why, which often involves determining parameters for that position. Traditionally, this is called writing a qualification. Okay, that little explanation tells us that we have to consider the other side and kind of give some gives have some give and take with our stance. We can't just 100% say I agree with this. I 100% disagree with this in our writing. So this excerpt here, it states, "But Maria had followed me to London, reminding me of a prime fact of my life. You can leave the island, master the English language, and travel as far as you can. But if you are a Latina, especially one like me who so obviously belongs to Rita Moreno's gene pool, the island travels with you. This is sometimes a very good thing. It may win you that extra minute of someone's attention. But with some people, the same things can make you an island. Not so much a tropical paradise as an Alcatraz, a place nobody wants to visit. As a Puerto Rican girl growing up in the United States and wanting, like most children, to belong, I resented the stereotype that my Hispanic appearance called forth from many people I met." So we have an example already done for us. So the first thing that we're looking at is this first sentence that is bolded. You can leave the island, master the English language, and travel as far as you can. But if you are a Latina, especially one like me who so obviously belongs to Rita Moreno's gene pool, the island travels with you. So the first thing it asks us to do is to paraphrase that argument. So here we go. No matter where a Latina is in the world, stereotypes are likely to follow her. So that's what she's saying. That's putting that into my own words. This claim that she's making, that it doesn't matter where a Latina is internationally, these stereotypes are likely to follow her. Okay. Then the activity asks us to respond to the argument by creating our own positions. So while this is not just true of Latinas, stereotypes do affect people's viewpoints of certain groups of people, particularly people of color. So I have this qualification here that people are not, this is just not for that one particular group of people, for Latinas, Latin American women. But this applies to many groups of people, particularly those who are people of color. So that is the first example. So let's walk through and do the second bolded sentence together, okay? But with some people, the same things can make you an island. Not so much a tropical paradise as an Alcatraz, a place nobody wants to visit. So islands typically are places that people want to visit. People want to go to the Bahamas, Jamaica. They want to go to these different places. But Alcatraz is very different. Alcatraz is a prison off the coast of California. So that's the place where somebody doesn't want to go. So what is Cofer saying here? All right. So with this statement, we could say something along the lines of Cofer is saying that stereotypes. Sorry. Move out the way. Move out the way. I'll just scroll up. Stereotypes not only follow people, they define people to the point that other groups of people may not want to interact with them. Okay, and I'm going to, this is a run-on sentence, I'm going to replace that with a semicolon to make it grammatically correct. All right, so that is what she's saying here. She's saying that not only do these follow people, but they will make you into this type of thing where if you're saying that all Latinas have to be cooked, all Latinas have to be cleaners, all Latinas have to do all, are set in this certain path, it makes them undesirable. Okay. So, response to that, in my own words, okay, I would write something that kind of goes with the example here. While this is not just true of Latinas, so this is my qualification. Stereotyping individuals can have undesired consequences on those people, or better yet, can make, sorry, it's slow on the backspace. Stereotyping individuals can make those groups of people seem undesirable to other groups of people. So that's me making my own stance on it. Where if we say, any group of people, if we say that these traits are to them, that's the only type of people that can have those types of traits, it can make them undesirable for others to want to be in that, be associated with them. So good luck on the rest of your activity.